Okay, hey Chris. I wanted to show you, I know I told you earlier this week I would do maybe it was Friday. I told you I'd do a video of GoDaddy because this is how we schedule um, a lot of our meetings. And I'll give you access. Well, you said you had a meeting room, so it's okay. This on my screen here is just my GoToMeeting stuff. So I'll give you our GoDaddy logins, but you'll do a lot of emailing through our email marketing that we have through GoDaddy. So I'll give you my logins here after I'm done sending you this video. So whenever you log in, you go to my name. There'll be a drop down, and you click on products. My internet is so slow today. I don't know why. I got business class internet. It's like 500 megabytes per second. I don't know why it is so slow. So basically, we wait for this next page to load. Then I'm going to scroll down. Don't worry about any of this stuff up here. I got to call GoDaddy. There's something wrong with the billing on here. It won't take any of my cards. But you just go down to email marketing. And I gotta call them like right now. I'm going to after we talk. Click the manage button. And while it's doing that, I think I'm gonna go to the portal just to see what clients we have open. So these are all the campaigns that we have sent. When that loads, come on, this is so slow, isn't it? Jeez, I gotta do something about this. My mind is moving faster than my computer's going. So if you look over here on the right hand side, these are some of the ones that we did. I did one for Disney Mainline a couple weeks ago. I think this was like 2 weeks ago. Because I think Disney Mainline is a good one to work with if you're new to Arise. Maybe you need something slower to work out, to get started with. You can look at some of these previous campaigns we did, and you can feel free to use them as a template to do what you want to do. So I'm going to wait for that one to open. And then I'll do another one. You can look through here, see what we did. So whenever you're ready to do one, say that you want to have a call, with some of the new people. You would just click compose. You could pick one of these templates. I usually just build my own, or I'll do this invitation one and then still kind of make it my own. It really doesn't matter, but we'll use this one. It's real easy once you get to fussing with it. So I'm just trying to multitask. This Disney one still didn't pop up. I'm sorry, so much is sitting here. My God, you see how slow this is? This is insane. I either need a new computer or something. I just wanted to show you how to do this real quick. If I close a couple of my other windows out. Well, it's never been this slow. So you'll see it starting to load a little bit up here. Here's where we keep all of our pictures. If you want to add more pictures to this little section, you could just click the plus button. But we have a lot of the clients' logos on here. I think if I'm going to do a webinar, I think I even have like a webinar or like information session or something, photo in here somewhere. And like I said, we have 89 images in there. You can scroll and see what we have. If not, you could just, like I said, you could add your own. Go to Google Images and save whatever you want to save. But I mean, basically, I'd probably just put over here, like, invest in yourself. I'd probably throw that image over there. And then just say whatever you want to say. Let's get to know each other, meet and greet, let's talk. I know you've had that as a thing on your emails. And then you could put the day here, what day we're going to do it. Friday, September 6, 2019. We're going to do it at 7 p.m. And then in parentheses, I always put online meeting because a lot of people think that you actually want them to go somewhere, which is crazy. And we could delete the rest of this stuff that's on here, and then kind of like we could put it bold and put it in the center. And then I'll just, make up a text. Let's see. Hello, everyone. You have recently signed up to work with Work at Home Solutions as your business partner on the Rise Network. We would love to get to know you and hear a little bit about your goals and how we can help you achieve them. We are going to be hosting an online webinar tomorrow night, and we hope you can attend. Oh, that's just off the top of my head. We are excited to, I know what I want to say, but we are excited to help you with your online, no, we are excited to help you with your, I'm trying to think of the right term I want to say. We're excited to have you on our team and look forward to helping you find your perfect work from home client. Okay, that's all right. But I mean, maybe we could say something a little more, sophisticated or whatever. But I'd probably bold that, make sure we center the whole thing, make sure it looks grammatically correct. We could put RSVP now. Now, if you know how to use Google Docs, which I like to use a Google Doc, so I'll just go to Gmail and show you how to set it up real quick. Because I'm probably going to put a button here. We'll say, if you would like to attend this meeting, please click the RSVP button below, and we will be sure to send you the meeting link. Please RSVP. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, please RSVP like no later than 2 o'clock tomorrow. But you'll still have people at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock so up until the meeting starts, I just go check the Google Doc to see if anybody new, got on the list. So I host all of my stuff right here in my Google Docs. Got so many. Look at that, 14,000 Gmails. How do you get rid of them? Like, Gmail is just like, I never use it. I just wonder how you get rid of that many emails. All right, so while this Google Drive is trying to load, let me go back over here. And you can kind of see this one I sent out for Disney Mainline. Feel free to send these out for whatever clients you want. I sent this one out if you are new to working from home or were like an entry-level client to start with. Disney Mainline is perfect for you. Disney Mainline services for blah, 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 blah. Pay is blah, 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 blah. Here's the class information. I put a cute little photo in there. And then when they click here, this fancy little button, it takes them straight to the Rise portal. They can log in and do their thing. So I do these for all kind of clients. Carnival. Hey, who wants to work with Carnival Cruise Lines? The class is only $49 or $29, and it's a great way to get started with a Rise. Everybody loves Carnival, blah, blah, blah. Or whatever client is currently out there right now. I'm trying to think of which one I would promote that's out there right now. Probably Carnival, because like I said, the class is only $49. Depot, I'm not too much of a fan of. So of everything that's on here right now, I would probably only promote Carnival and Princess. I like Airbnb, I really do, and I have this on here because I was trying to help somebody with a voice assessment. But I don't like being responsible for those damn Chrome boxes. I really don't. I get in a pickle with those freaking things. We could try to do some enrollment for Airbnb for this October class. Let people know, pay us $15 an hour. That normally gets them right away. We're able to get a lot of enrollment. Okay, so let's go back over here. I was going to show you Google Docs. That's right. So I just do I'm going to do a new form. And this is just like seriously slow. It's normally not this slow. And I'll just title this form September 5th informational session, probably. September 5th informational session. Okay, my fingers start typing faster than my computer wants to display it. Okay, what happened to it? Oh God, thank you for being patient while I do this. It's just, I guess this is just my computer did not want to work with me today. Okay, so we just make it short and sweet. Untitled question. We want the first name. Then we add a section. Last name. Add a section. CSPID number. Add a section. Email address. Sometimes I like to ask a little bit about them. If I'm going to have 20 or 30 people come into this, I kind of want to know a little bit about them. Like, we want to get to know you. Do you currently work another job? And then I just put yes or no. Not maybe. That's not an answer. Yes or no. If you work another job, what are those hours? I like to know, because if somebody says, oh, I work, I've got a job where I got to work shifts all the time and I'm up and down, it's going to be hard for them to take a class where it's structured. I always like to ask, what time zone are you in? Because if somebody replies back again and says, yes, I work a full-time job from 9 to 5 and I live in Chicago. Well, that's probably not going to work for them. This is probably not going to work for them, because even the evening classes are from 6 to 10. And if they work from 9 to 6 in Chicago, or 9 to 5 in Chicago, that's 10 to 6 here. So by the time, and everything that Arise does is in Eastern time. So by the time that they get home, they're not going to be able to take a class. I mean, very rarely Arise will do a client where they have a class from 7 to 11. So I kind of just like to get to know the people who are going to attend this meeting just a little bit more. That way I might be able to call them and be like, listen, you might not want to come to our little session. I'll keep you in mind, if a class pops up that's going to work for you. So you can ask whatever you want to ask, but I like that. Definitely make sure you get their name, CSPID number, and email address. Because if we don't get their email address, it's going to be a pain in the ass for us to have to go back and look these all up. You work another job. I wanted to show you the required, the required fields. Yes, you click on here, and you see this down here where it says required. I want to require that they tell me what time zone that they're in. And I'm not going to make this multiple choice. I'm going to make this a short answer. Do you work another job? I want to make that required because I want to know. If they don't fill it out, it's not going to let the form move forward. Email address, absolutely required. First name is required. Come on. Required. Last name required. I usually make most of these fields required. CSP number required. Okay, so I think that's it. And then we would get our link, which is right here. I'll do the shortened URL. Right click and copy it. And then bring it back over to our event. This RSVP button. I just want to configure this RSVP button by clicking this little pencil down here. Okay, why does it not let me edit it? I think I got to double click maybe on the button. Okay, so the button should say RSVP now. You can make the button say anything. I want to go and click save and it'll do that. But normally I just do RSVP now. Okay, and then when the button is clicked, I'm just going to type in that form for the Google Doc and click save. So now anytime they click this, I'll show it to you at the end. Okay, I don't know what this box is doing down here, but we'll just click on this little pencil and delete it. Hope to see you there. Melissa Adams, Operations Manager. That's what I call myself. I don't know. Okay, so I don't like to say I'm the president. That sounds so stupid. Okay, so that's all we got. Invest in yourself. Let's talk. This is just a quick little thing I slapped together. I probably might add more text to it or something. I don't know. I might add, say I was like, oh, I want to add something else to this. Come to the bottom. Say I want to add an image. I'll just kind of pop this in here that I want to add an image. Okay. So I want to put an image right there. I don't know why it's not doing it. I think maybe because this is here. All right, so take that out. Put this image. I don't know why it's not letting me put that image right there. Oops, kind of put a couple dividers in there. All right, why, like, seriously, is it not allowing me to add this image here? Oh, there we go. Okay, so say I just want to put our little image here in the bottom. Just do that. Bringing work back home. I could take this out, this divider, and I could just, I want to add more text at the bottom there. No, it's not responding. Okay. All right, so there, you see if I want to add this. Hope to see you there, Melissa. Oh, I always tell people too up here, you know, if you'd like to attend this meeting, click the link. If you have any questions, please feel free to reply back to this email. Okay, that's it. So that's how that goes. So when you're all happy with it, just click the continue button. I'm sorry. I will totally pay you for watching this slow ass video. God, is it slow? Okay. There's our form. Now, whenever the form comes back, it'll give us the responses over here, and then we can export them to an Excel spreadsheet over here, and then it makes us easy to give the invites, to send the invitations out. whenever they do decide that they want to come to the meeting. So I'm going to send this to you actually, just so that you can see what it looks like in your inbox. I'm sure you've gotten them from us before though. Okay. So I'm going to continue. Now you can select who you want to send it to. Like this one, I just sent it to you. Normally I don't just send all, do all this work to send it to one person. I usually send it to our subscribers, all subscribers right here. But I'm going to show you something else in a second. I'm just going to send this to you. Subject, work. Now here in this subject, you want to make sure you make it something catchy, like want to work from home. Let's talk. Okay. I always forget about that subject. It'll give it a default name, and then if it's something weird, nobody's going to open it. Emails are hard to get people to open anyway. And then I always do this send a second chance. If this subject line didn't work and the system tracks that not a lot of people are opening our email, we need to have something else to say. So I'll say, I don't know. I want to say something where it's going to catch their attention. I don't know. Your Arise IBO informational session. Okay, and then I'll just click send. So if I send you that email and you don't open it within 72 hours, it's going to change the subject to something else. Like maybe that'll be like, oh, I didn't open the first one, maybe because the subject title sucked, but let me go open this one. So I'll go ahead and send that. Oh, okay, so it's telling me my account is on hold. That's okay. I am going to fix that. When I tried to enter my debit card number online, it just won't accept it for some reason. I don't know why. So I actually have to call GoDaddy, which I hate doing that because their customer service reps annoy me. I've been trying to renew online for 2 weeks and it just keeps saying I got to call customer service. The online system's not working, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, once I click looks good and send it, it will send it to you. So I'm just going to leave that sit there and then I'm going to fix this account and call them back. Okay, so subscribers, I wanted to show you this. So you know how I send you the list every week. I'm going to send you the list of new people that have joined. Probably like twice a week. I'll send you a list of the people who joined. So since you just got started with this last week, I sent you a list, or I'm about to send you a list for everybody who joined our IBO in August. So say we want to send something out to them, which I would actually like you to send something out to the people who joined us in August. We'll click add subscribers. And I click here and I'm going to upload an Excel file. Now, when somebody joins the IB every single day, me and Augusta send out emails that day. Like as soon as I forgot what I called the file. August newbies, that's what I called it. As soon as they join, Augusta gets them out a welcome email that says, hey, congratulations on joining Work at Home Solutions. Let me see. You always got to say we are members of the same organization and submit. Then we wait a few minutes for it to upload. Shoot, it never asked me what I wanted to name it. Okay, I'm stupid. Scratch everything I just said because that added it to my subscribers. I want to go to my lists. You want to create a new list. So click the button and I'll just do August newbies and click add subscribers. Sorry, I forgot. Then you got to do this, find your file. August newbies. And then say add subscribers. And then always do we are members of the same organization. If you don't, it's thinking we're trying to spam people and it'll put my account on hold. So we're just going to wait a few seconds and it'll pop up here in a second that our list is done. I'll just click exit. So anyway, like I was saying, when somebody signs up, at the end of every day, Augusta will go in and send them a welcome email that just says, hey, thanks for choosing Work at Home Solutions. We're so excited to work with you. We give them a CSP handbook. We give them the pay sheet, the client pay sheet of what everybody pays. We give them a little blurb about us, telling them they can set up a meeting with us if they want to. Not everybody reads it. Not everybody replies to that, which is why I also like to do another email at the end of the month once they joined. I don't know why that list is not populating right now. But basically, I'll show you in a little bit. Maybe it has something to do with the payment issue, but I'll show you that in a minute. But at least I was able to show you how to get a campaign out. And you could do a campaign, say, for right now, for the ones that we like on the portal. You could do one for all of them. Airbnb, Intuit, Carnival, Sales, Carnival Customer Service, Home Depot, and Princess Cruise Lines. And just do one big campaign. I mean, it might take you a half hour to get it together, but I want to kind of come in here and show you one of the ones that Augusta did that had multiple clients on it. There was one email and there was a bunch of clients on it. I'm trying to find it. Great opportunities available. Probably this one. I'm going to try to close again some of these, see if it'll... Because we get a lot of people signed up when we post all the opportunities. And then we do a little snapshot about each one of them. Sorry, my husband is asking me for an address for somebody. Gosh. Okay, so she did this. We try to find some clever quote and put them up here. And then she'll do enterprise and she'll give the information about enterprise, the cost, the pay, blah, blah, blah. And then you see how she did a Jero with a cute little logo and a little bit about him with the class cost and blah, blah, blah. And then she did, Smart Look. And then she did, this was drive time support for Jero, Interval, Home Depot, QuickBooks, Barnes and Noble. You see how she got all these clients on one? And I do like this little disclaimer here too. These work very well for us. If you could do this once or twice a week, it actually yields very good results. So I do like when these go out. If you have any questions, let me know, but it's not too hard once you get going with these. And then we usually get this information right here. Like if you were to do one for Princess Cruise Lines, you would just take this little blurb out. Princess Cruise Lines, blah, 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 blah. You could probably open the opportunity announcement, get some more information, put the pay rate, put the class dates and times, and put it up there. But like I said, we do get very good results with these. All right, I know I've been long enough. I'm going to let you go. I'll do another one about the subscribers in a minute because I'm going to go call GoDaddy and get that figured out. All right, talk to you soon.